All right, sellers, today we are talking about how to sell your house for top dollar, the IPO strategy, which is initial public offer, in case you don't know. All right, so when you search YouTube, how to sell your house for top dollar, guess what comes up? Baking cookies before an open house, a fresh coat of paint, decluttering, no personal items. Those are the basic generic things that initially bring someone in through the door. We're talking about a multi-million-dollar asset that we need to sell, and we need to take it seriously if we want to capitalize and squeeze every single dollar out. Sophisticated buyers don't pay a premium for cosmetic illusions. They pay for asset integrity. And if you want to break the neighborhood price records and keep 100% of your net proceeds, you need to stop thinking like a homeowner and start thinking like a CEO preparing a company for an IPO. Today, we are breaking down the missing capital allocation strategy that luxury sellers use to force buyers to pay absolute top dollar. All right, so let's talk about the illusion of staging. The seller stages the house for a few reasons. Number one, it hooks people emotionally. The house now feels like a home. It's not just a structure with four walls. It gives people an idea of how to set things up, the size of it, the style that could be put in there. The visual trap is real, and it also distracts people, it distracts the buyers from things that the seller doesn't necessarily want the buyers to notice. So let's say that it's a $3 million house and it's cheap kitchen cabinets, but they're freshly painted, or maybe they're freshly installed and the house is staged. People are too busy taking in all of the other sensory items that they are not paying attention to the details that maybe they should. So while high-end staging, light fixtures, fresh paint, etc., while that is very enticing to a buyer, we're going to jump over to the buyer's mindset. When we are trading multi-million dollars of real estate, a buyer's mindset is ruthless. And because they are business savvy and they are able to trade real estate for millions of dollars, they probably have experience with real estate. They've bought and sold multiple houses. They probably own their current house. They know what things cost to repair. And if they're not any of those things, they're at least business savvy and have a ruthless mindset for negotiating, because they wouldn't be where they are today without that business sense. So I understand that we think that we're putting out a product that is going to capture the hearts of these buyers, but the buyers at this luxury price point, they're going to demand some sort of discount as soon as they receive the inspection report and understand what's actually going on behind closed doors and closed walls. In order to make your house the obvious choice, you have two things you need to do. You need to have the best product on the market for the best price, which means you need to choose a listing price that makes sense for your house and that's going to sell it. It needs to be competitive and it needs to be in line with what has previously sold and a little bit under what's currently being sold. But you also have to have the best product. This comes back to a pre-listing technical audit. We want to make sure that we understand what's going on with the house. A good seller has a binder of receipts, possibly an inspection report, of everything that they have pertaining to the house to deliver to the buyer. This completely wins over the buyer because the buyer has all of their questions answered in one binder. And you as the seller just gained their full trust. I understand that sellers don't really want to go spend all this money, but the smartest sellers I have ever seen are organized and they know their product through and through. They're not scared to spend $100 on an estimate and then spending $12,000 on a new air conditioning system because they know that that is going to support the higher price that they want. This is a business. When you go to sell a house, it's a business, and you want to allocate capital to fix it before listing it. Otherwise, those buyers are going to weaponize every single thing that they can against you, asking for big credits or eventually walking away. The next thing that we're doing is eliminating the discount margin. We are removing the buyer of their primary psychological weapon, which is the discount margin. Every single buyer walks into a house knowing that they're going to submit less and ask for things in the inspection report. If you as the seller get ahead of that and you deliver a risk-free asset, you have the right to ask top dollar because you know nothing is wrong with that house, or very minimal things will be found on the inspection report. If you don't do any of this, you have no knowledge, you have hoping that the beautiful paint color and the staging are going to sell this house, you're in the dark just like the buyer who's walking in and knows nothing about you or your house or how you've maintained it. Everybody's in the dark. So why would you want to do that when you have the opportunity to deliver a premium product? You have the opportunity to capitalize and to be in control to make sure that you're almost forcing every single buyer to submit a top dollar offer to you that you want to accept. You are in control here, and I wish that you would understand that. Top dollar isn't an accident, and it's not the result of lucky staging. It's the mathematical byproduct of removing risk from the equation. When you make your home feel the safest, most transparent asset on the market, the buyers will compete for it, and you keep your equity intact. Ensuring that the buyer isn't walking into a money pit creates peace of mind, and you're saving them time, which means your house comes at a premium.